Hello friends, this is Ryan from Behind Eyes Gaming and welcome to Berserker vs. Champion vs. Slayer, the Cyclone Wars. In this video I'll be comparing these Ascendancies as Cyclone builds and cover their strengths and weaknesses. I'll be giving them scores from 1 to 10 for clear speed, how fast they kill and travel the map, durability, damage mitigation and sustain, and utility, special qualities that help with gearing and giving bonuses not normally available to the class. These scores will be given independent of unique gear with the assumption that basic, non-character altering rares are used only. Keep in mind the scores are also comparing them only to other Ascendancies using Cyclone. In the end, we will compare the total scores and find out who wins the Cyclone Wars. First off, we have the Berserker, the big beefy badass with the bodacious bod. This beefcake has a ton of offensive power while sporting very limited defensive capability. He brings tons of pain to his enemies, but in exchange will be taking bigger hits as well. One of the headlining features of this Ascendancy is the ability to generate rage without the use of the rage support gem. This allows for you to slot in the very powerful buff Berserk without losing a slot in your links. The damage buff from Berserk is great for bursting down bosses or tough rares such as red beasts quickly and easily, while also adding a bit of defensive buffer as you will be taking less damage as well. Both Rage and Berserk also grant move speed, allowing you to plow through packs more quickly, moving through maps with ease. The Berserker also works wonderfully as a crit build, getting access to many powerful buffs linked to crits. In terms of defenses, he is somewhat lacking, but does have access both to free leech as well as an instant recover effect if you choose to play with war cries. And in terms of utility, he isn't offered much that we haven't mentioned. The Mana Leech from Pain Reaver can save you points on the tree or a gear slot, but otherwise there's very little in the way of game-changing effects coming from the Berserker. I give the Berserker a 10 out of 10 for clear speed, 4 out of 10 for durability, and 3 out of 10 for utility. He really is just a big dumb wrecking ball. Next we have the Champion, a more balanced fighter, mixing in a wide array of interesting buffs and debuffs to gain sustained power on the battlefield. Although at first glance his offensive abilities do seem lacking, he does have a nice variety of tricks to increase his offensive power. He has synergy with Impale, allowing him to ramp up his damage even more in longer fights, making him great for bossing, along with a built-in Intimidate and offensive bonuses against taunted enemies, one of his specialties. He really likes laying down those taunts. And defensively, he is a powerhouse as well, gaining tons of free armor and evasion, along with a reduced damage taken from taunted enemies. First to strike, last to fall also grants an instant heal effect at low life, basically acting as an emergency auto potion. You have the option to just have Fortify, like all the time, regardless of your use of the support or any other means of getting it, and you get some synergies associated with that, offensive and defensive. Champion also provides quite some utility in that he can prevent stuns, remove ailments, and have some aura synergies as well. I give the Champion 7 out of 10 for clear speed, 8 out of 10 for durability, and 5 out of 10 for utility. A real all-rounder for those who want lots and lots of options. The Slayer is the cool kid from last league, well-rounded and well-loved by those who have played him in the great melee buff of 2019. This lad packs a ton of power and has the ability to run unidentified maps, fearing no physical reflect, which is unique to this class. Offensively, he can bring multiple more multipliers to the table, along with a boatload of free crit. Giving a base 7.5% crit chance makes it so you can buy higher DPS weapons without having to get crit on them, making gearing cheaper and easier. You can also get a fair amount of free area, making your clears smoother and faster. Defensively, the Slayer's mostly lacking, except for one important thing. Overleech, that is to say, you continue leeching even at full life. This ensures that you're topped off at all times, making small hits basically do nothing but bounce off you, and making sure you're maxed out against big hits when they do come. You can also get reduced damage taken while leeching, which should be always, and in terms of utility, there is the previously mentioned physical reflect immunity, along with a free 20% cull and stun immunity while leeching. There is also an interesting node called Masterful Form, which sets your maximum endurance charges as equal to your maximum frenzy charges, making a frenzy stacking build potentially have a lot of defensive potential as well. I haven't actually tried this out, but I'd like to give it a go in a build in the future. I give the Slayer a 9 out of 10 for clear speed, 6 out of 10 for durability, and 7 out of 10 for utility. As you can see, his place on top of the meta last league was no joke. Now that we've gone over the different ascendancies, let's tally up the scores and see who came out on top. Berserker came in with 10 out of 10 clear speed, 4 out of 10 durability, and 3 out of 10 utility for a total of 17 out of 30. Champion came in at 7 out of 10 clear speed, 8 out of 10 durability, and 5 out of 10 utility for a total of 20 out of 30. Slayer came in at 9 out of 10 clear speed, 6 out of 10 durability, and 7 out of 10 utility for a total of 22 out of 30. This makes Slayer the winner of the first Cyclone Wars. The meta don't lie. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, don't forget to subscribe to see more in the future, and let me know what you thought of this new format. Also, check out some of my other videos. This has been Ryan from Behind Eyes Gaming, and I will see you next time. Bye!